Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Merida Monologues. Today, we're diving into a topic that I know hits close to home for a lot of us: self-confidence. Honestly, if you had told me a few years ago that I'd be sitting here giving tips on confidence, I would have laughed. Because for the longest time, I really struggled with it too. I doubted myself constantly, felt like I wasn't enough, and always wondered why everyone else seemed to have it all together. Spoiler alert, they don't. But with some small, intentional changes, I learned to build a self-confidence that's real, lasting, and most importantly, authentic. So, grab a drink, get cozy, and let's talk about some simple steps you can take to become more confident starting today. Step 1. Stop comparing yourself to others. Alright, here's the first thing we're tackling: comparison. And believe me, I know how hard this is, especially with social media showing us everyone's highlight reels. But here's the truth. Comparing yourself to others only drags you down and makes you feel like you're falling behind. Think about it. We're all on our own unique journeys, learning and growing at our own pace. What helped me was focusing on my wins, no matter how small they seemed. I started keeping a little journal, jotting down any small victory, even if it was just something like speaking up in a meeting or sticking to a workout routine. Celebrate your progress and remind yourself how far you've come. You're already ahead of where you were yesterday. And that's huge. Step 2. Embrace your imperfections. Next up on the list: accepting and even loving your quirks. I know we hear a lot about self-love, but seriously, we don't have to be perfect to be confident. For me, one of the biggest shifts happened when I started looking at my flaws with kindness instead of criticism. Think about it this way. Everyone has things they're insecure about, but confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about owning what makes you, you. Whether it's a unique laugh, an awkward sense of humor, or whatever. You bring something to the world that no one else can. Try to embrace those things. Those are the things that make you unforgettable. Step 3. Step out of your comfort zone. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. Building confidence requires a little bit of discomfort. It's tempting to stay in the safe zone, but that's where the self-doubt loves to hang out. Every time you challenge yourself to try something new, like speaking in front of a group, asking for what you want, or even going to a social event alone, you start proving to yourself that you can handle new situations. It's not easy at first, but here's a tip. Start small. Try things that feel just a tiny bit outside your comfort zone and work your way up from there. With each little step, you're building trust in yourself, and trust is the foundation of real confidence. Step 4. Treat yourself like a friend. This one is huge. Think about it. Would you ever speak to your best friend the way you sometimes talk to yourself? I used to be my own worst critic, but one day I started imagining what I'd say if I was talking to a friend instead. Would I tell her she's not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough? Of course not. I'd be there hyping her up. So, try this. When those harsh thoughts pop up, flip the script. Talk to yourself with the kindness and encouragement you'd give to your bestie. It might feel silly at first, but I promise it works wonders. Little by little, you'll start becoming your own biggest cheerleader. Step 5. Practice self-care and self-respect. Confidence is about more than just what's on the inside. It's about taking care of your whole self. This means nourishing your mind, body, and soul. For me, that meant making time for things that bring me joy and give me energy. Whether it's working out, journaling, reading, or even spending time alone, it all counts. When you treat yourself with love and respect, you start to feel worthy of it. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's necessary. It shows that you value yourself, and that's a confidence boost all on its own. So there you have it. Those are a few steps that help me go from self-doubt to self-love. If you're on this journey, just remember that confidence isn't about getting to a perfect place. It's about learning to love yourself right where you are. If any of these tips resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your own confidence journey, or if there's anything you'd add to this list. And of course, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little confidence boost today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.